Is working from home affecting your chance at a promotion? According to findings by Live Data Technologies, remote workers are being promoted 31% less than those who work from the office. Joining us now to discuss all of this is Liz Bentley, career coach. Welcome to you, Liz. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Mary.
All right, let's
4 years post-pandemic, we are still trying to figure out this remote work environment.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. Let's dive into this report. What did this study show, and why are we seeing this trend happening, especially now?
Well, it's interesting. 20% of the employees who with college degrees or more are working fully remotely. And 90% of the CEOs that were surveyed said that they reward employees who make it into the office. They said that they give them better opportunities, they give them more raises, and they're giving them more promotions. They also found that 27% of leaders said that they felt that the office culture was compromised when a substantial number of the employees were working remotely. And the employees are feeling it too. They feel like they're being left off of meetings, left off of email chains, not being given the opportunities they would be if they felt like they were in front of people more. However, Nick Bloom at Stanford, who's studying remote work environments and is an economist, says he feels this is just proximity bias, that this is another version of discrimination. And some of the stats are positive because it also shows that remote employees are suffering less burnout than employees going into the office, either hybrid or full-time, and are very engaged.
Now, which demographics are you seeing this impact the most?
The demographic that is definitely suffering the most and the demographic that is doing the most remote work are women. They're getting less opportunities, they're getting less coaching, less mentoring, less guidance, less feedback, and are really struggling in this environment, even though they represent a higher number of the people doing the actual remote work.
All right, so if you're a remote worker, what's the advice to stay relevant and get promoted at a pace that you'd like?
Okay, you've got to take the matters into your own hands. So number one, you've got to get into the office. Just because you now have decided to live in a different location, you've got to get into the office at least once a quarter, if not once a month. Try to get in, especially when there are events and you can see more people. Doesn't mean it has to be a mandatory event, but an event where you can see people, set up meetings, and give some face time. Second, remember that politics in office environments exist. So you've got to do virtual politics. You've got to be showing your boss that you're doing the work, that you're fully engaged. You've got to be promoting what you're doing, still connecting with the influencers. And last but not least, do not isolate. Don't get stuck in that isolated environment working from home. Stay connected to peers, know what's going on, read the company newsletter, and just stay connected. Really, Mary, if you're a remote worker, it's on you to make it work.
Liz Bentley, career coach, always such great advice. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Great seeing you, Mary.
You
Thanks.
too. You too.